Hey guys, welcome back. How are you? I hope you all are good and doing well. So, based upon all the implementation, all the discussion with the AI about our job model implementation and reviewing the entire feedback provided by the Copilot, now we are going to decide that we will use job model with company model association. Okay, so to do that, first we need to generate the company association, or sorry, the company model, so that we can associate our job model later with this model. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to instruct Copilot that it should create a company model for us. Okay, so for company model, let's say we can define some attributes. Let's say first prepare a prompt. So I want to create a company model with following attributes. Let's say name and address sorry, address, and then it's a logo URL, and then website, founded date, and size, and industry. Okay, so we are going to add these attributes in the company model. So first, which is name, company name, address, logo URL, website, founded date, size, industry, and let's another add few more fields like phone number and fax and email as well, and fax. Okay, and now let's prepare a prompt for the Copilot. So what we can do here, that I want to I want to create a company model with following attributes: name, address, logo, URL, website, founder date, size, industry, phone number, email, fax. Okay, now what we need to do here, we need to tell the Copilot that I want, so review this and please let me know if this is a fine model structure for the company company model. Okay, also sorry, also I want some validations for this company model, like let's say name, and the validation like presence true and unique true, presence true and unique true, and then email presence true. Sorry, let's add in the single line here: name, email, website, and then phone number and fax. Okay, so these must be presence true and unique true. Okay, and then founded true and size, sorry, founded date, size, industry, presence true. Can you help me implementing this company model? Also, first tell me if any improvement needed here. Okay, so what we decided here, sorry, what we are doing here. So first we prepared a prompt like I want to create a company model with following attributes. There's a typo. Yeah, following attributes: name, address, logo, URL, website, founder date, size, industry, phone number, email, fax. Okay, Review this and please let me know if this is fine model structure for the company model. Also, I want to add some validations for the company model like name, email, website, phone number, fax, presence true and unique true, and founded date, size, industry, and let's say logo URL. Keep the logo URL optional for now. Presence true. Okay. Can you can you help me implementing this company model? Also, first tell me if any improvement needed here. Okay. So just copy your prompt and tell to the Copilot, okay, and paste it. Okay. Now wait for some time that what Copilot will respond for this. Okay. So just wait for this, and you can see here that whenever you are doing something, it first think about your prompt and then it updates you that what you can do. Okay. So here, perfect. Your company attributes are solid start. I found a few improvement. Structured address prefer active storage for logos, enum rest for size, industry, and so on. Okay, my next step is to show recommended fields, validation, migration plus model examples, and notes on uniqueness and indexing. Okay, so quick summary. Your attributes are a good baseline. Make these improvements for data quality, searchability, and future features like use structured address field or geocoding instead of single freeform string. Okay, use active storage for logos, avoid storing external logo URL string, so we can skip that. Use an enum and integer control list for size and consider making industry a reference model or a controlled list. Okay, be careful with unique true for phone and fax. It's usually fine for email and website, but phone fax uniqueness can be too strict in the real world scenarios. Okay, so we can keep that. It's suggestion. Okay, so recommended schema: a name, a string, required unique case sensitive, and so on. So you can go through all these details, and here you can see that it is the company data, sorry, company migration. Okay, and here you can see this is the company model. So here it is adding has many jobs dependent nullify, has one attached logo, enum, like size. Okay, and then you can say before validation normalize fields and then validates name, presence true, uniqueness true, can sensitive false, and so on. Okay, and what it is doing for the normalized fields. Okay, so yeah, it is normalizing the email, website, and the name. Okay, and founded date cannot be in future. So it is also added a validation like founded date must be in past or present date. Okay, because you cannot create a company in real world which is referencing its founded date or establishment date into the future, so that's the fine. Okay, so what we can say to the Copilot that right now we are not thinking about the active storage, so we can say that I just want to use logo URL, not the active storage. And also it is showing that has many jobs, but we do not have the job model implementation right now. So what we can say to the Copilot that here you can see that I just want to use the logo URL for now and will do the active storage implementation for logo later. Also, right now I do not have any job model, so please avoid that association for now. We will do it when we add the job model. Okay, and now what we can say that I like the address fields improvement, so we can keep that. Now based on this, can you suggest me the final structure? Okay, so what we are saying that I just want to use the logo URL for now, and we'll do the active storage implementation for logo later. Also, right now I do not have any job model, so please avoid that association for now. We will do it when we add the job model. I like the address fields improvement, so we can keep that now. Based on this, can you suggest me the final structure? So let's see what the co-pilot is saying to us. Okay, because we because every time it is not necessary that you will be agree to the uh, feedback of the AI tools. Okay, so let's see what the implementation is suggested by the AI. So first check here. Great. I'll propose a final company schema that uses logo URL for now, structured address field, and the validations you requested, plus a few small safety notes. My next step is to show the final schema, a migration snippet, and the model code with brief caveats about the font, facts, uniqueness, and company model, the final structure. So below is a concise, production ready, and so on. You can go through the entire response. Okay. Also, it is saying not about font fetch uniqueness. Enforcing uniqueness is allowed but can be too strict in the practice. Shared numbers, formatting differences. If you enforce uniqueness, normalize number, font phony rails before saying. Oh, so we can avoid that for now. Okay. And this is the database structure. So you can see in the migration, it added name null false, email null false, website null false, phone number null false, and so on. Okay, and it is also adding validations, and before validation normalizing fields and private methods. So here you can see normalized fields. So self dot email, website name, and here is the code. You can just go through the everything. Okay, and also check the short checklist and tips. Okay, and now finally thing, would you like me to add the migration and the company model files to your project now? I can also add a simple spec for validation. Okay, so what we can ask to Copilot that for now, just add the company model and its migration. Do not add spec. Okay, for now, just add the company model and migration, but do not add the specs. Okay, so let's prompt this and see what the uh, Copilot is doing for us. So we instructed Copilot that now we just need the company model and the migration, but do not add the specs. Okay, so it is proceeding. So here, first go through this before doing that. Proceeding to add the company migration and the model implementation, the fields and validations you requested. Next step is to run a quick error check on the new files. Okay, so here you can see the model wants to edit files outside of your workspace. Okay, you want to allow, so it will add file db, migrate this timestamp, create companies, and so on. So just review that, and then you need to check, uh, either press the allow, or you can see the more action. Allow in this session, allow in this workshop, or always allow. So keep uh, let's click on the allow. Okay, however, if you wish, you can keep the skip as well if you are not satisfying after reviewing the feedback. Okay, so let's see what it is doing. So it has created a migration file. Okay, create companies, and you can see that we have got the company model itself. Now it is running static checks for the error. Okay, and see what it has done. So perfect, the migration and model have been added to your project. I created this, it has created a migration file. Okay, so you can go to the migration file from here, click on this, and you will see that this is the migration file created by the Copilot, and you can see this company model created by the Copilot, and so on. Okay, just close that. Okay, and now notes and next steps. Okay, so I normalize font fix by removing common separators and so on. Just check this. Okay, and then click on the keep. Okay, so first what you can do, go to the company model and see if you want to keep this. So first open the company model, and here you can see company attributes: name, email, website, phone number, fax, founded dates, size, enum, industry, address, line 1, line 2, and so on. Okay, and then it has added a enum for size. Okay, and then before validation, normalize fields. So validates name, email, website, phone number, fixed, founded date, size, industry, presence true. Okay. Then validates name, email, website, uniqueness true, case sensitive false. Okay. And phone number, facts, uniqueness true. Validates email format. So the email format has been added here, and validates the website with some URL default parser or the URL validators. Okay. And then validate founded date cannot be in the future. However, we did not ask the AI or Copilot to do this for us, but for the safer side, it has done for us, and it's really a good thing because no company should have establishment date or founded date into the future. Okay, so this is the company model. Okay, so if you want to keep it, you can click on the keep, or if you want to remove this, you can do or undo. So we want to keep that, so just keep this model. And now just review this, create companies and so on, so you can keep this thing as well. Okay, so now it has been done. So if you go to the schema right now, you will not see the users company model, because it has only created the model, and migration did not run the migration. So we can run the migration manually. So rails db migrate. Okay, so we are running the migration here. Now if you look at the active your schema.rb, you can see that there is the company model with these attributes: name, email, website, phone number, and so on. Okay, and we also have the company model here as well. Okay, so now as the next step, what we will tell Copilot that please seed some data into the seed.rb. So whenever I execute the seed file, I will get some company records populated in my local database. Okay, so I hope you like this. So what we did here, we asked Copilot to create a company model and a migration for us. Okay, and we will use this to use our companies for the job model, but in the later lectures. Okay, so just watch this and watch the complete lecture, and generate the company model and company migration. And according to your requirements or your needs, you can also customize the prompt, or you can also keep or remove whatever you want from the response provided by the AI. Okay, since we needed a company model and we reviewed everything and we found it good for our implementation, so we are keeping this. But if you want to skip some part, you can do that. Okay, so that's all for this lecture, and we will meet into the next lecture. Till then, Tata, goodbye, take care, stay safe.